everyone, and welcome back to another episode of A Magic You. My name is Yulisa, and I am your host for this podcast, and I just want to start off by saying thank you for joining me, whether it be this morning, or if you're listening to this at night, in the shower, on your drive, whatever time of day it is. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to hit play and hear me yap a little bit. And I appreciate you so much. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. It is crazy. Oh, so crazy that this is already the second Monday in 2026. We are 2 weeks in, guys. Time is not slowing down. And I'm not trying to scare anyone by saying that, but I guess I just needed to get that out there. I hope that your 2025 was a great year. I hope that you've taken the time to sit down and reflect. I will be so for real. I have not had a lot of time to sit down and reflect, but I'm really looking forward to when I'm able to. And I think I may have to give up my mornings to do a little bit more reflection. I wanted to start out the year with affirmations on last week's episode. Affirmations were one of the gateways to my self-healing. I found them on YouTube. The first person that I found was Lavender, and I know I've mentioned her, her page before, and I highly recommend giving Lavender a check on podcast or YouTube. The way our brain works is so interesting and so strange sometimes, but it's crazy to think that you could say, maybe you mess up and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. But repeating that, your brain's going to believe it. Your subconscious holds on to that. And if you're saying that about yourself around others, if other people hear you, they then think it is okay to also talk about you or talk to you in such a way because you are doing so. So with affirmations, it kind of just helps us guide our mind, guide our thoughts, the direction that we should be, heading, with kindness and being more gentle with ourselves. We are all so hard on ourselves, and life's tough. We're all human. We're all living the human experience for the first time. At least most of us are, unless you were incarnated, but that's a whole nother thing. I don't really have a script for today's episode. I am coming to you live this morning. It is 6 a.m., the day of this coming out, and typically I have my episodes done by now, but life has been moving and grooving, and I am trying to find balance between everything, so here we are. I don't do New Year's resolutions. However, I do the words, the New Year words sort of thing. And that's just choosing a few words that you want to go forth with in the year and kind of help guide you, I suppose. This year, my words are clarity, freedom, fabulous, and confidence. There is no limit to the amount of words, so take some time to sit back and maybe go for a walk outside if it's not too cold, because it is January, and try and think about some words that are calling to you, words that pop in your head. Try not to overthink it, as it's much easier said than done. But when I was thinking about mine, I kept hearing clarity. It just kept popping in my head, and although I'm still figuring out what that's gonna mean for the year, another word that hit me was the freedom. And when I thought of it, I was a little confused, but first thought was freedom. And then immediately after, there was a song playing and they were screaming freedom in it. And it gave me chills. It definitely solidified the fact that that was for me to hear, a message, a sign, if you would say. and the fabulous and confidence. So those just remind me of a younger me who used to not care at all what people thought, what people said, and just went through life as if it was my show. And I miss it. Although now I have definitely grown up and my brain is just so different from before. I want to get that confidence back. I want to have the courage to speak my mind, but also doing so kindly. I think that I wish you guys knew me at a younger me, but at the same time, I'm glad you don't and that you get this version of me because truly I feel so so happy to be me. And I feel like I was just a little aggro back then, just so hostile or ready to fight at any minute. But I don't know if that's just teen hormones or younger selves, you're just figuring all these feelings out. And I'm so happy I've been able to mellow. But anyway, I want you guys to think about the words that you are going to think about throughout the year that are going to help you maybe make decisions, help you get out of old habits, and help you grow as a person and expand because that's what we're here for. We're here to keep growing. We're here to keep learning. We're here to heal. We're here to live a life, but it can be so beautiful. If you have been feeling like I have and kind of just I don't know, in a limbo of what 2026 is going to look like, and you're not a fan of that because neither am I, maybe this is the year that we slow down a little bit. Maybe this is the year that we focus on ourselves a little. I want to live my life doing the things I want to do, but I also want to feel just fully myself doing them, right? So I think this year is calling out to me in that way, how I used to dream of being a pop star and singing. I think I was probably 6 years old trying to write songs because Hannah Montana inspired me so much. And yeah, I always wanted to be famous or something. I just wanted to be on a big screen, and I thought that's the only way you could do it. But I'm leaning back into that, into the pop star feel, and I'm adding things into my life that make me feel as though I am a pop star. I'm doing things that make me feel like I'm a pop star, and I'm trying to do things every day that make me feel like I'm a pop star. Now, if you're wondering what I've been doing, I'm gonna let you know. First thing is glitter eyeliner. I have decided that glitter eyeliner is an everyday thing. It's so fun. It's so just, I love it. It's a pop. It's subtle. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. I have been wearing it every day now in my routine for about 3 weeks, I want to say. And a goal of mine this year is to get other people and get more people to start wearing glitter eyeliner, just start having fun with their makeup, get rid of the basic stuff all the time. Yes, it's not bad here and there, but why are we just hoarding our color palettes and not using them? Life is so short. Life is too short. Life is passing by way too fast for us not to be enjoying the things that make us giddy, make us happy, give us butterflies in our tummy. And glitter eyeliner is that for me. Really sparkly anything. The next thing is dressing how I want to dress. Now, you may be thinking, well, duh, wouldn't you be doing that anyway? Well, let's think about it. When I would pick out my outfits before, I would be definitely looking at my day. What am I doing today? Am I going to get dirty? You don't want your clothes to get dirty, right? And just kind of planning it out. Am I going to be comfortable sitting in that all day? Am I going to be moving? Am I going to be comfy in those shoes? All great things to think about when deciding how to dress yourself for the day. But a big thing I was forgetting was the butterflies in my tummy. My outfits were bland. My outfits were everyday grabs. My outfits were not making me feel like a pop star. So what did I do? I started to grab clothes that I loved and knew that if it got dirty, it would be okay. I could get the stains out of it. I can wash it. I just needed to start wearing things that when I'm looking at the weather, when I'm looking at the day, how I'm feeling, wow, that would be so cute. That top would be so cute with those jeans. slay. Let's grab it, let's get dressed, see how we feel. Instead of standing in front of my closet for the longest just to grab the same pair of jeans and the same sweatshirt, the same shirt, whatever it is that I would just gravitate towards because it was a casual, a basic, whatever it was. So now when shopping, or thrifting, I should say, because that's my shopping, I know that if I'm going to grab something, I want to wear it. I want to be able to wear it to its max. So am I going to be okay with it maybe getting a little dirty at work or, whatever it may be? Our clothes are meant to clothe us. They are an accessory of us. And if we get something and we love it, we buy it, we're like, oh my God, I love this. Can't wait to wear it for whatever occasion, a special day. And it sits in our closet, we're never going to wear it. And I'm tired of that happening. So now I'm grabbing the clothes I bought because it is so freaking cute. And I don't care if it gets dirty. And I'm going to wear what I want to wear. And I'm going to have a little fashion show. And I'm going to have fun with it. And I encourage you all to do the same unless you wear a uniform. But if you do wear a uniform, it's still fine and dandy to curate a closet that makes you happy. A lot of what I've been doing also is kind of looking back at my younger self. Like, what did younger me want to wear? What were things I wanted to do that I didn't get the chance to because, I was a kid, I didn't have the funds for it, whatever it is. And I am now doing those things and just having such a great time with it. Like healing part of my inner child, but also evolving as an adult. I was scrolling on Instagram and came across a quote that I liked enough to share, so I'm going to read it for you guys. Or I don't know if it's a quote, but more so just a post. Anyway, you can literally just wake up and decide, I'm done being who I've been. You don't need a new year. You don't need a rock bottom. You don't need anyone's permission. Change doesn't require the perfect moment. You're not stuck. You're always one decision away from a different life. Wow. That is so powerful. It spoke to me enough to repost, and I truly, truly believe in it. I always see the New Year's, like reinvent yourself this year, things to do, yada, 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 which are very helpful and can help guide us to do the things that we want to do or be the people we want to be. But I don't believe it having to be in the new year exactly, like ASAP as soon as January starts. I feel like these changes can happen throughout the year, and they do happen throughout the year. It's just up to us to decide if those are changes we want to implement into everyday life and they are now routine and part of us, or reflecting on the things we are ready to change and or maybe getting out of our comfort zone. This life is yours to live. This life is yours to dream, which puts a lump in my throat. And I literally don't know why because I'm fine, but the word dream just really hit me. And I'll be so for real with you guys. I have been kind of wondering if I don't want to say my psychic abilities, but my intuition has been lacking because I've just been so go, go, go. And the rest is needed for our brains to have thoughts and have ideas and things like that. It's important for you to dream big. There is no limit. The universe has no budget, is one thing I love to see and read. If someone else's dreams can happen to them, your dreams can happen to you. There's enough room for everyone, and it does not have to be a competition. Everything starts with a decision. Everything starts with a choice. Our choices is what makes us and what makes our reality the way it is. There is no point in being jealous or upset at someone for what they have. There's no point in being mad at someone that has a six-pack. Why? Because they're probably in the gym all the time. They're probably eating clean as hell. You know what I mean? Their lifestyle is going to be different than yours. And if you're craving something such as that, then you have to change the way you're living. You have to change the things you're doing. It's not about being jealous and angry at the things people have. It's about realizing that, oh, maybe that's something that I want and I didn't know. The feelings of jealousy or whatever, the want is just our body, our mind's way of letting us know maybe that's something that we want to work for. So working for it is part of the journey. Nothing happens instantly. Everything starts from a decision, a step, the first step. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to go after your dreams. You're the one holding yourself back if you think otherwise. And if there is boulders that you are trying to move, maybe see it as a redirection, because what is meant for us will not be forced. Change is uncomfortable, and the only way to get more comfortable is to get used to the change, get comfortable with change and new decisions, new things, new places, new faces. I get it, 100%. I love being home when I'm able to, or the days I was, and being comfortable and the routine. I love a good routine. But nothing fires me up more than chasing my dreams, chasing my goals, and reaching huge milestones, because anyone can do it. It's just putting the work in. And where energy goes, energy flows. It's true. It's real. I know I feel like that's been said so many times, but it is true. You can't expect to get the things you want without putting in some of the work. Manifestations don't happen without the work behind them as well. Set goals up for your dreams, achievable ones, little ones, step by step. Think of the big picture, what you're wanting, what you're picturing right now, and then break it down. Break it down into more bite-sized pieces. How do we get to step one? If somebody is a big CEO and that's something you want to do, how did they get there? Where did they start? We got to climb our way to where we want to be. And although that sounds like a lot and a lot of work, and it probably is, we need to also enjoy the ride. So while we are enjoying the ride, put on some cute sunnies, get a cute outfit on, get the good music going, and enjoy. I'm here to tell you that you are absolutely capable of creating the life that you can't stop thinking about, because if you want it bad enough, you just got to put in the work. Start with baby steps. I love you all so much, and I thank you for listening. I'm sorry if this was all over the place. I, once again, had no script and really wanted to whatever was flowing to me to come, and whoever needed to hear it, I hope you get this message. But it's an early Monday morning for me, and it's time to get ready for work. So I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful day. I hope that you take some time aside to think about your New Year's words, if that's something you want to do, or take time aside to vision board. And I actually did vision board, and I can't wait to share it. But regardless, this life is ours. This life is yours. You get to decide the choices you make. You get to live a beautiful life. You get to decide what you want to eat and things like that. So make it a good one. And don't be so hard on yourself. We are all here for the first time, like I said before, and we're all figuring it out. So a gentle reminder to be kind to yourself and others, but also to go after your dreams and to just let that inner pop star in you shine, okay? I love you guys, and I'm wishing you a beautiful, blessed day. So make it a good one. Bye.